And my thing is blue hearts. Sent her a blue heart. Love you, babe. Good morning. On my morning text.
You will never guess the context under which this man is sending his wife blue hearts. He's sending his wife blue hearts because he had a whole baby on this woman. So the podcast host asked him, what kind of adversity have you been facing? And his answer was marriage. Why, do you wonder? Because he's been married to his wife for years. They have 2 children together. And then he has another baby that's 2 years old. A baby that's not with his wife. And so the podcast host is like, okay, how are you overcoming this? What are you doing? What are you doing to be a better husband? This man says he started sending his wife blue hearts. Wait, there's more. Then he goes, okay, let me see, how long I can keep this up, sending her blue hearts to make up for the outside baby. Tell me why. He says on day 21, he realized he messed up and didn't send her the blue heart. So not only did you have an outside baby, not only did you think that sending blue hearts would make up for said outside baby, you couldn't even keep the hearts going? Child, the bar is...
How long you married?
7 years. When I first got married.
Got kids?
2 by my...
If you have not gone and watched that video, please go and watch that video. Because that man was out of his motherfucking mind. But everybody in the comment section is like, oh, his wife needs a divorce. She needs to leave him. No, love bug. She should have left him when she found out about that motherfucking baby. When you stay with a man that has a baby on you, you cannot expect that man to be anything but trifling. So by this man being excited by the barest minimum and think that he's doing an amazing job, it's because his wife is convincing him he's doing a fucking amazing job. As a married woman, if I found out that my husband had an outside child, it is over. The marriage is done. Now we got to deal with some random woman that I don't know for the next 18 years. And I'm supposed to smile like everything is cool. She's built different. She's built different. They're both at fault. Buffoonery.
This was real talk. Little tactics.
Wait, so he gave himself a task and couldn't even complete that. The nigga don't even know what accountability is. But he decided to practice with emojis. I'm going to be loyal to these emojis. Because I know if I can do that, I can be loyal to my wife. This the shit y'all going through to say y'all not single? I'm just saying, though, like... Bad. Wait, what a when is that in this shit? Because these type of niggas y'all out here marrying? Come on, man.
Fellas, if you are ever asked to get on a podcast and talk about relationships, and you know that you are a dirty dog, I want you to take your hand and grab your lips like this, okay? Just don't speak, because this is ridiculous. Roll a clip.
My adversity right now is... because I'm tempted about saying it, but I'll keep it G. I'll keep it real. It's marriage, right? Marriage.
Ooh.
It's tough.
How long you married?
7 years. When I first got married.
Got kids?
2 by my wife.
Why you say it that way? 2 by...
I'm overcoming. I'm overcoming this adversity.
You have 2 by your wife, which means you got some other ones.
I have 1 more.
How old is that 1 more?
He is turning 2 in December. Exceeding, excelling, and overcoming. I'm surviving it. I'm 2 years past.
You're not surviving it. It's something that you did.
Boy, what the fuck? Marriage is not the adversity here, okay? Marriage is not the adversity. Your inability to control yourself, you getting on this podcast and openly admitting this, that is the adversity. Please, let's continue.
Surviving it is something that you did.
Oh, most definitely. But I'm still, me and my wife, we still rocking. Like I'm surviving. It's tough.
She's overcoming.
Oh, she definitely is.
You obviously did something you weren't supposed to do. I think you need to learn how to exceed and excel as a husband. So tell me how you're excelling.
As a husband?
as a husband?
I can use multiple examples, but for one, I'll say one I most recently did. My wife, she didn't even realize I was doing it. One day I just randomly sent her. I always send, my thing is blue hearts. Sent her a blue heart. Love you, babe. Good morning. On my morning text. Next day, love you, babe. 2 hearts. Next day, love you, babe. I caught myself sending her just like three random hearts. And I said to myself, oh, let me see how long I could go on with this heart. Like every day, I'm going to add an extra heart. I want to see how long, this was real talk. Like little tactics. And I said, let me see if I could finish this thing throughout the year into the new year, right? Long story short, I messed up, right? Went 21 days.
The biggest adversity that he's facing is them 2 brain cells fighting for their life in his head. He got the game all messed up. Buddy said, I sent her blue hearts. What you mean? No flowers, no nothing. Just some blue hearts. Emojis. Text message. Put the microphone down.
This man said he had to overcome adversity. Sir, systematic racism is adversity. Systematic oppression is adversity. Bigotry, whole host of other shit is adversity. Cheating on your wife and getting a baby on her is not adversity. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? And I'm specifically, let me calm down, because that is just triggering. I'm not even gonna hold you. That is extremely triggering, because it's the pseudo self-awareness that pissed me off a little bit. I'm not even gonna hold you. And normally when I see stuff like this on Twitter, I just keep scrolling, just because you just gotta let some people live in their own ignorance. But this man, the question that was asked by the host, and I am glad the host held him accountable, was, how are you exceeding and excelling as a husband? I'm thinking, you say you bought your wife the moon and the stars. You done cut off all your social media. Like, you did some life-changing and earth-shattering shit. But instead, you proceed to explain you sent your wife text messages and that's how you're exceeding and excelling. Boy, if you get the fuck on. And it's comical because, and I say this with love and respect, because I don't want to judge this man's journey. But sir, my heart goes out to the wife, most importantly, because sis, I don't know where you are, and I don't know if you see this, and I understand that's your husband, that's your spouse, that's your man, you gonna stick beside him. But sis, is that the love you think you deserve? It's only a question. If that is the love, can you honestly say that's the love you think you deserve? Because if so, none of us will. Like, I ain't married, so I really ain't got no business speaking on it, quite honestly. But sis, and granted, there are some marriages who have survived infidelity. People make mistakes. I think the thing I'm stuck on is, I'm overcoming adversity. Sir, you sit your rabbit ass down somewhere. Adversity. Sir, your wife should be laid up on some therapist's couch after all the shit you done put her through, and you still out here embarrassing her. And this video is triggering for me, because I remember when I found out I got cheated on, and Buddy asked me for 2 minutes to hear him out, to explain himself allegedly. By this point, I'd already seen what I needed to see. Ain't shit else to explain. And I kindly responded to him. I said, sir, you know what you can get two of? These. Fuck you, sir. You out your rabbit ass mind. I understand people make mistakes. We are all flawed humans. But beloved, a mistake is stubbing your toe on the bed rail. You don't mistakenly cheat on somebody. That's a decision and it backfired. Fuck out of here. So to the wife, sis, obviously you're married to this gentleman, and I hope you're okay. The question I always ask my friends and family when they have relationship problems is that the love you think you deserve?
there might need to be some podcast mic regulations passed. I believe somebody needs to sponsor a bill, either the House or Senate. Y'all do what y'all got to do, because after you see this video, you're going to agree that everybody can't have access to one. This man was asked what adversity he faced. Here's his answer.
Marriage.
Oh,
It's tough.
how long you been married?
7 years. When I first got
Got
married,
kids?
2 by my wife.
Why you say it that way? 2 by. Oh,
I'm overcoming. I'm overcoming this adversity.
You have 2 by your wife, which means you got some other ones.
I have 1 more.
How old is that one more?
He is turning 2 in December. Exceeding, excelling, and overcoming. I'm surviving it. I'm 2 years past.
Well, you're not surviving it. It's something that you did.
Oh, most definitely.
Now, technically, you can face adversity that you caused yourself. Nobody said adversity had to be external forces. It could be self-inflicted adversity, still adverse.
But I'm still, me and my wife, we still rocking. Like I'm surviving. It's tough.
She's overcoming.
Oh, she definitely is.
You obviously did something you weren't supposed to do. I think you need to learn how to exceed and excel as a husband. So tell me how you're excelling
As a husband?
as a husband.
I could use multiple examples, but for one, I'll say one I most recently did. My wife, she didn't even realize I was doing it. One day I just randomly sent her. I always send, my thing is blue hearts. Sent her a blue heart. Love you, babe. Good morning. On my morning text. Next day, love you, babe. 2 hearts. Next day, love you, babe. I caught myself sending her just like three random hearts. And I said to myself, oh, let me see how long I could go on with this heart. Like every day I'm gonna add an extra heart. I want to see how long, like this was real talk. Like little tactics. And I said, let me see if I could finish this thing throughout the year into the new year, right? Long story short, I messed up, right? Went 21 days. I don't know about you, or I felt good about 21 hearts, like straight, everything good, no arguments, no disagreements.
Good.
As you can see, it's Shure Microphones as a company is getting away with wanton recklessness. That we could, if there gotta be less quality audio. That man said, I sent her the hearts. That's what I'm overcoming. I sent her the hearts. Colorful. I wanted to do it all year. I messed up. I lasted 21 days. It's not his fault. That audio frequency shouldn't have been recorded. The camera industry is getting away with it. Y'all blaming the men and it's the equipment. Don't blame the podcast host. If people didn't have equipment, you know what I'm saying, when you buy podcast mics, they got to interview you. What you finna say, or what you finna allow to be said, what you recording. Tell me first, because you can't. The people shouldn't be able to record that quality. That audio was quality. Shure Microphones, what Michael Jackson used to record on. They should be $1 million. You should really think about it before you buy them. It should be $2 million.